It's the radio guy, Dr. Mike Princ. Welcome to another episode of the Mike Princ Show. It is our mission, our duty, to try to bring you some news that you could use. Today is no exception to the rule. Follow me on Twitter at the Mike Princ Show. The YouTube channel is the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our website is obnradio.com. And if you have one of those smart devices, all you have to do is say, play the latest episode of the Mike Princ Show. And just like that, you'll have everything that you need. And with all of that being established, let us jump right into today's episode. You could win $1,000. All you have to do is participate in the Prairie View Athletic Club's raffle giveaway. To qualify and enter, all you have to do is dial 936-857-5817. A big weekend on the hardwood. A disappointing weekend on the baseball diamond, and an embarrassing moment throughout the entire weekend. And you're probably wondering, what in the world am I talking about? Let us first get the good news out of the way. Super win for the men and women's program in basketball as they defeated Texas Southern. Women securing a 12-6 conference record to secure the number 4 spot in the Southwestern Athletic Conference, the women's division. The brackets were broke down, and they will be taken on in the first round of the SWAC tournament from Birmingham. In fact, this week, March 8th through 11th, they'll face off against Southern. The men, with their win over Texas Southern, they secured the number 6 spot, and they'll take on the Southern Jags, who come in at number 3. So the stage is set. PV taking on Southern University. Neutral site from Birmingham, Alabama. We'll give you all the games from start to end right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We have Lee Hall, Joshua Davis. We got late confirmation from Narleski Wyrick, and of course the guru himself, Coach Van Pettaway, to bring all of the action right here from the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Which leads me to the embarrassment of the weekend from my beloved Prairie View A&M University. Of course, the game was on the heel this past weekend, and it was a televised game. HBCU Gold TV was there, as well as the Panther Vision and KTSU The Choice, and of course the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Whatever the challenges have been, not just to arrive, but they have been an interest for quite some time, a concern for quite some time. We can go back from the Dr. Charles McClellan AD days all the way up to the interim AD days now of Mr. Gardner. And it has been a challenge. There were technical difficulties for the broadcast from HBCU Go TV. And from my understanding, KTSU and the Panther Vision was not able to get the broadcast up because of some type of technical difficulties. I don't know. We were concerned about our broadcast, but I am happy to announce that we were able to broadcast live and have it archived if you would care to partake in the broadcast through our YouTube channel at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. All you have to do is click on PVU-TSU MBB or WBB for women's basketball, men's basketball, and the date of March the 4th, and go back and check those games out. And not only was that a concern, but it was also a blackout, if you would, with the scoreboard, the digital scoreboard. It went out for a spell in the women's game and was out during the men's contest, and it was just chaotic all over the place. Now, you can't necessarily put that on a particular individual, but it could be a problem that might need addressing as far as facilities are concerned. We know that the Baby Dome is almost like a historic landmark. Very, very iconic on the campus of Prairie View. But is it to the point of it's time to look toward the future? There have been numerous renovations, a lot of money spent, and it's just time to possibly open up the avenue of looking for the replacement of the dome. And I'm not talking about necessarily gutting it out and starting all over. No. Tear down, rebuild, play the games at the rec center until you can get everything sorted out with what you need. But it's something that we might need to look forward to. But we are so thankful to be able to provide the service for those who were aware of joining the live broadcast by way of the Open Mic Broadcast Network's website, obnradio.com. You click on that Listen Live link, and you're able to join in. And if you happen to be on the go, we like to boast about our low-tech app, which is simply a phone number, 857-777-0000. You lock that in on your speed dial, and you always have accessibility whenever we're going live. Now, for the disappointment of the weekend, baseball took on Tarleton this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and lost by the score of 19-0 on Friday. Saturday lost 14-4. And on Sunday, lost 13-0. Now, doing my quick math, that's 46 runs in 3 days. And scoring a total of 4 runs in 3 days. Now, we don't have to do the math on that. That's a whole lot to a little bit. And the concern is we gotta get out the gate better. Now, it's going to be another tall order for the Panthers this weekend, or this week, I should say. You're going to have University of Houston on Tuesday, Stephen F. Austin on Wednesday, and then another weekend series with McNeese State. Currently, the Panthers are at 2-10 to start the season off. Not a good start. I know we played non-conference games, out-of-conference games to get momentum and get things tuned in, but it is very, very challenging right now seeing how the Panthers are struggling. But we'll keep a pulse and a finger on the pulse to see how things or sorting themselves out. So, what do you think? Will the Panthers be able to work their magic here in the basketball tournament coming up on this week? I got some things I'd like to see that we'll talk about in just a moment. But I'm going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more of the Mike Prince Show here from the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
We are the station designed with you in mind, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, where we are serving the community through faith and athletics since 2002. We are located in Prairie View, Texas, where we are dedicated to serving the local community with sporting events, church services, and information. You're invited to tune in and to join us each Sunday morning for Temple of Refuge Ministries live broadcast, Building the Kingdom One Soul at a Time, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Central Time. Each Monday through Friday, tune in to hear the Mike Prince Show as he covers the world of HBCU sports and beyond. This show has been the driving force for daily information when it comes to HBCU athletics. And tune in to listen to the SWAC Zone each Saturday mornings. The Open Mic Broadcast Network covers Little League, high school, and college athletics. We also broadcast local community parades and events. And you can check us out on YouTube for our latest content. If you would like to help us support our broadcast, you may do so by making a donation at www.obnradio.com. We are the station designed with you in mind, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, where we are serving the community through faith and athletics since 2002.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Mike Prince Show. As we mentioned, we try to come to you each and every day with some news you could use. Don't forget the SWAC Zone, which is released on Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. We had a condensed version this past weekend due to the fact of the early tip-off time for the basketball games. But you can check out the SWAC Zone, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. And to keep in tune, subscribe to that YouTube channel at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Hit that bell notification. You miss nothing that is being released on a daily basis. And, of course, the Mike Prince Show, Monday through Friday, giving you all that you can while you can with the world of PV and the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Now, as we were talking before the break, what I would like to see is the Panthers open up with the aggression from beginning to end. I'm talking both men and women. Just stay aggressive from the tip-off to try to set that tempo. It's on a neutral site. Both teams split during the regular season. I like the chances of both of them. I really do. And I'm hoping that they can come out, as I mentioned, aggressive to get things off the ground. Should be some exciting games throughout the course of the SWAC basketball tournament. Once again, we will give you those games live March 8th through the 11th, right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Go ahead and bookmark the website, obnradio.com. Or you can lock in that number, 857-777-0000. We told you about the spring football practices about to launch off. March 27th, we'll be talking with Coach Bubba McDowell later on this week to talk about the latest and the greatest of PV Nation's football program. New defensive coordinator has been opened through the gates, and we'll talk about that and the whole lot more. Don't forget that the Purple and Gold game is scheduled for April the 22nd. 4 p.m. will be the start of that April event. Also on the same date, baseball and softball hosting their, opponents on the campus. If I'm not mistaken, baseball will be taking on Texas Southern, and I believe it's the same for softball. So we should have as a spring homecoming atmosphere on the campus of Prairie View. That is again on April 22nd. I know that seems like a long way off, but it'll be up on us before you know it. And we've seen that there is a search officially on the mark for athletic director. We know that there's a need for soccer coach, volleyball coach, and track and field coach. All of these head coaching positions that are opened at Prairie View. And we made mention about this. It's hard to get what some would think is the right fit in these positions when there are unanswered questions starting from top to bottom. We know about the presidential situation. Dr. Simmons has moved on as an interim in place. The new will be establishing territory June 1st, unless something happens between now and then. But meanwhile, you'll be replacing or adding the mentioned positions above. How will that fit with the vision of the new president? Does the new president have any behind-the-scenes say about the would-be hires from afar right now? Don't know. But doesn't mean we're not going to try to find out, because we believe in PV. Let me put that out there just as sure as the day is long. But we also believe in transparency. We believe in the need and the right to know for the well-being of our beloved university. And we will promise you this, that we will be fair, we will be honest, and we will be open. I can guarantee you that. I appreciate you guys with your consistent support, your sharing of the network, your feedback of the network. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. And we are promising you this, that we might not be the best, but we will do our very best. And with that, we know that God is pleased. My time has come where I must exit stage left. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Princ. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at The Mike Princ Show. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Visit our website at obnradio.com. And don't forget, we will be bringing you swag basketball action all week long, March 8th through the 11th. And until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.
And Mama, bad talk going around town saying that Papa had 3 outside children and another